PowerPoint slides and do PowerPoint slides, which is okay, and it does meet the letter of the law. But Joel did exactly what I think the Toastmaster intention for number 8 is. He brought an object, and he used that object as a part of his speech, which as technical professionals, we're not comfortable with, right? When was the last time you were in a meeting where somebody used an object during a speech, right? But I'll tell you what, because it's so unusual, this technique is really powerful. If you're actually giving a speech someplace else and you use a visual object, you'll have the attention of your audience the entire time. Maybe just because they're afraid you're going to throw it at them, but it doesn't matter. You've got their attention. So Joel started off his speech correctly. He asked us a question. What was the question that Joel started his speech with?
What is the not?
There you go. All right, so some of you remember, but not all of you, right? So Joel, you get credit for starting with a question. Good job there. But the question was sort of like a whatever question, right? It wasn't a bold question that seized your soul and didn't let go. It was just sort of a by the way there question. Now, where's your rope? Where is a rope? Who's got a rope? Give me a rope. Give me a rope. So what did Joel do during his speech? Up here. Did he have a long piece of rope?
Yeah.
Where were his... Constantly messing with the rope? Did you notice he was messing with the rope? Could have started lassoing it after a while, right? So Joel, you were messing with the rope, and I was watching the rope. I wasn't watching you because it was a long, sort of nicely braided rope. But I was like, wow, I wonder what he's going to do with that. But all of a sudden, I wasn't listening to what you had to say.
Okay.
So what should you have done? You probably held the rope at your side because you didn't actually need it yet. Your untied demo, fantastic. Was that great?
Yeah.
I did not see that one coming until it was too late. So you went down here and you tied some knots, Joel. And by the way, my years in the Navy have given me the ability to not really tie any knots whatsoever. The problem is, did you see me tie that knot?
No.
Could you see what my fabulous fingers were doing?
No.
Okay, it's a little small.
Yes.
Okay, so now that's a fundamental problem. Nothing that you can necessarily do. It didn't take that much away from your speech, but it's just really hard to tell what you were doing there. So I wanted to point that out. If you had a really big rope, we could probably see what was going on. Using the podium, I thought that was fantastic. I mean, if there wasn't a hole there, if you'd cut a hole and used it, you couldn't have done that one any better. That was great because it was up front. We could see what was happening, and it was a great visual type of deal there. You used Den. Fantastic also. Did you guys coordinate that before? It just happened. That was beautiful. Actually, Den played her role very well. You played your role very good with her also. Basically a very good speech. If I could change something in your speech, so what was the title of your speech? Is it a knot, or is it not a knot? Which is fine, and a clever play on words, but what the heck did that have to do with your speech, man? Good speech. I look forward to speech number 9, Mr. General Evaluator.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Jim. Second speaker, we had Suresh, and we have Arnie, who will be his evaluator. Arnie?
Thank you, Joe.